Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Look. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with the monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. Searching for somebody hotter, why you even bother? Girl, I'm toasty where the oven be, and I keep the heat. There, nigga try and follow me. Back from the bank, catch a nigga in the kitchen, brains on the kitchen sink. I ain't playing with these niggas too deep in the game. Balls deep in your bitch, and I want that you don't claim. So don't you lie to me. In the sea, mini fish, but baby, they piranhas. I don't need no drama or no teeth. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. If she don't suck, then she obviously not a freak. Probably not for the team. I'ma keep it honest, G. Prophesy the prophecy. Look, I am me. No one can relate how no one can compare. But you better know I pour that heroin in that dairy, yeah. Like my pussy nice and sweet. Let me taste it, let me feast. Big dog, he gotta eat. On the west and out the east. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Yeah. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Yeah. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's the CashApp? Bitch, you'll have a nigga pay your fee. Yeah, I can see just how you want me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny, it's riding me. Pick apart the beater, pick apart the pee. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass that riding me? Got these bitches salivating over me, holding back every tempest, dictatorship of the ovaries. Notably said these niggas is white. They too controlling, be calling P like I'm calling power. Head in the rotary. Shit, if she don't fuck, then she not for me. Cop a plea, a cop a feel, you still can't catch enough from me. Shit, fuck her fresh about that poverty. Feed her and the rest, I think she probably need the calories.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches out just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Yeah. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He see the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me.
Know some bitches who done made their way up to the tip top. Sandal game is nice, she never flip flop. Bless you with the tube socked and stuffed you like the turkey in this crock pot. I'ma pop her lock and make it drip drop. Tick tock, top, notch, pussy, pop, yellow, bone, turn me on, top notch. Top notch. Top notch. This girl said that she could turn me on. Top notch, you put it on, but you have to give me dome. Girl, I'm with it, yeah, you know that I'm specific. Meet you at the Pacific. Now you soaking, floating by the ocean. That was just a sexual notion. Baby, gonna grab the lotion. I'ma give you options, no kaleidoscope. And ride me with that watermelon, and I'll leave you cantaloupe. Just make sure that you watch the slopes. The surfboard about to adios. Yo, damn, girl, that was the best head I ever had. But I'ma need you to just slow it down. When you go down,
You gotta get the bumping all around. This ain't no game. I'll tell you when you hold me down. This nigga
top. I know that you ain't used to this. I'm not trying to be ruthless. I'd rather see you toothless. I'm on knee dress from Budapest. Like they say, baby, you the best. And who am I to argue? If you the top notch, I put that pussy on the pedestal. If the treat don't work, I'm a seducer with an edible. No, my game is incredibly incredible. She trying to read me, but I'm not truly legible. Wordplay be impeccable. Sex can be regrettable. Cause when I hit you once with the stroke, you seem forgettable. Pull up in that Rari and them Bentleys, we be flexing those. Never rock familiar clothes. Lizard is chameleon flow. Blizzard is relentless, no to knock over your bungalow. Bitch, I be the same damn nigga from a year ago. I don't give a fuck about what they say, but what you hearing, no. Bitch, I be the same damn nigga from a year ago. You wall up on my cock, I beg you not. I played your slide and became the new top notch.
And honestly, that's the homie. So I'm gonna keep it real on this channel. I'm gonna keep it straight up. We're gonna read this article and I'm gonna break it down to you guys, okay? So let's get into it. Athens Clarke County Police investigating taking the WAP allegations against Georgia football linebacker, okay? So they're saying that the allegations are against Adam Anderson, according to a police incident report obtained Thursday by the Athens Banner-Herald. No arrests have been made, according to Athens Clarke County Police Lieutenant Sean Barnett, who said he did not know if charges will be filed. It's still open and still under investigation. He said it's depending on how that investigation plays out that will determine that. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. If y'all guys don't know who Adam Anderson is, go ahead and look him up, bro. This dude does not need to take no WAP, okay? If there's anybody out there who don't need to take none, it's him. But I keep telling you guys about dealing with these women while they're intoxicated, okay? Guys, do not be smashing no chicks who are drunk, okay? Even if she had a few drinks, unless it's your girl or something, and you got text message proof or some type of proof that everything was good. Maybe you filmed it. That's why I keep telling you guys, man, pull out your camera. A lot of these girls want to be on camera, especially if they letting you hit. They'll let you film, okay? So pull out your camera while you hitting it from the back, and she's screaming, "Oh yes, daddy, da 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 da," harder and whatnot. Make sure you get proof. I keep telling you guys this, but people be like, "Bruh, how you gonna pull out your camera while you have?" Bruh, it's easy. Just be like, "Yo, shit, you want to be adult film star?" You know what I mean? Boom, boom, back. Play it up. Play into the feelings, okay? But what a lot of guys are doing now, man, they really just loose with it. They're not getting confirmation that things were consensual. A lot of these higher affluent guys with status, guys who have something going for themselves, y'all need to get these consent apps, okay? You need to have shorties filling out NDAs. Especially since college football players are able to get paid off of their likeness now, you guys are going to have to go in defense mode, okay? Gone are the days where you running trains on chicks and clapping random chicks at different days. Gone are those days, okay? You need hard evidence, hard proof, and you need to keep a list of the women that you're dealing with, okay? Let's get into it. A 21-year-old female told police she went to an Athens residence after having drinks, okay? So she had drinks, went to his crib. The way that they're describing it, okay, the way that they're describing it is she wasn't with him while she was having drinks. So obviously this was a booty call. Shorty was a booty call. Shorty was a jump off, okay? A 20-year-old female told police she went to an Athens residence after having drinks and woke between 12 a.m. and 7 a.m. on Friday, October 29th, with Anderson penetrating her while she was lying in the bed. So for one, you don't just go out and get drinks and end up in this dude's bed, okay? You was a booty call. You pulled up because you was drunk and you was ready to get them cheeks clapped. Let's keep it a buck. How these women be moving. And it looks like there might be some regret. I told you guys, these women are retroactively withdrawing consent. Let me say it again. They're retroactively withdrawing consent, meaning that a lot of these women are letting you clap the cheeks. It's all good. It's all gravy. It's all good in the hood. You clap, you bust, you tell her to get out or she leaves or whatever, and she feels some type of way about it because she's not the main chick. This is what these women do. They feel salty that they can't be your main chick. So now they start, retroactively, okay, well, it really wasn't consensual. I really didn't even know that he was clapping the cheeks. That's cap. It's cap, okay? Let's read the rest of this article, you know what I mean? All right. The woman reported the alleged taking of the WAP at 2:39 p.m. the same day at the Athens Clarke County Police East Side Police Department. The department's Criminal Investigations Division interviewed her. So that is a lot of the problem with it. The quickness at which she reported it. I mean, she went straight to the police, okay? Straight to the police. The Georgia football team left that day for its game with Florida in Jacksonville. So this was last weekend, a game Anderson played. Anderson has not been contacted as of the date of the police incident report, which was also on October 29th. Barnett said he couldn't disclose if Anderson has since been contacted. Okay. Steve Sadow, Anderson's attorney, released a statement on behalf of Anderson. Adam denies in the strongest terms possible the unfounded and unsupported allegations of intercoursal misconduct, he said. He has been notified of the allegations made to the police and to the UGA Equal Opportunity Office and has come to learn that the complaint has already apparently made inconsistent claims that she was unconscious during the conduct, which I guarantee she was wide awake. Bro, that's hella cap. Like, bro, these shorties really be out here capping, trying to ruin the Dogs' national championship bid. It's crazy. It reminds me of the Bakari Rambo situation that I reviewed on my other channel last year, okay? He was in a similar situation. His girl, or the girl that accused him, got caught up by her boyfriend, and now she retroactively withdrew consent. And he's banned from the city. He can't even come back to the city that he put in work for, blood, sweat, and tears, and paved the way for other OLBs and ILBs, okay? So let's see. She said she was unconscious during the conduct to the EOO, but awoke from sleep by the conduct to the police, okay? In the interest of justice and fairness, Adam hopes and prays the UGA community and the public can keep an open mind and not prejudge him based on inconsistent, unsubstantiated, and baseless accusations. Quite frankly, this is all cap. We're calling it here on the Reclaim Your Throne channel. Georgia football coach Kirby Smart earlier released a statement. We are aware of the report and we don't comment on law enforcement matters, but I've been clear about the high standards we have for our student athletes on and off the field, Smart said Thursday evening. I will be working closely with our administration to ensure we cooperate fully with all law enforcement and campus protocols. Smart didn't mention any specific discipline for Anderson, but ESPN.com reported he's suspended indefinitely, citing sources. So my man can't even play in the. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD coming at you live and direct. And today we have a very special topic. So, guys, I know a lot of you guys are tuning in and you don't know what's going on. You're like, why did this guy just play these videos in front of the whatever? And basically, guys, for one, we are streaming on YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, and TikTok. So on TikTok, we're streaming as Quarantino. As Reclaim Your Throne on TikTok, and then we are streaming as Quarantino Da GAWD on YouTube, TikTok, and Periscope. So make sure you guys show love, man. We are going to get into these videos because I've been doing a little digging on the divestment movement. And if you guys don't understand what the divestment movement is, essentially the divestment movement is about African-American women who feel that they want to seclude themselves from the community because they've had a bad experience with Black men, or they've had a bad experience with whatever, the culture in general. They understand that the culture is toxic. And guess what? I understand that too. I'm not mad at Black women saying, hey, we want to date out. What we're going to notice in these videos is their ability to date out and the quality of men that they are able to date out with. So this is going to be a pretty long form video. So I hope you guys buckle up. It's going to be extremely interesting. It's going to be extremely informative. It is going to be, maybe heartbreaking. It's going to be upsetting. But I want to show you guys this because it some of these things actually made me laugh because it's just like whatever. So y'all know we're going to keep it raw and uncut here. So TikTok, if you guys are on TikTok, make sure you join me on my YouTube channel, Quarantino Da GAWD, because it's about to get raw and uncut and TikTok cannot handle this. Okay, so guys, appreciate you guys on TikTok. We're about to peace out. Make sure you check me out on Quarantino Da GAWD on YouTube. And let us get into the video.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. Forget the formalities. I'm not doing an introduction. I'm just going to get right on into it, okay? I am so tired of people harassing us divested women. Get out of our spaces. Leave us alone. I am tired of it. I am tired of all the YouTube drama that's going on. Everybody wants to be divested except for people who are actually divested. I mean, everybody wants to wear that label, but the people who are actually divested, like me, who are minding their own business and just sticking in the spaces that I belong into. By the way, here are the spaces that I belong in. Okay?
So let me preface with this, guys. When I speak on this channel, we usually speak about bad bitches. We usually speak about girls who is fine as hell. But in this case scenario, the divestment movement, it's a little different because the majority of these sisters who are actually divesting are not attractive. Okay, this woman is obviously overweight. She has very short hair, dyed the hair, all that kind of stuff. And what you guys have to understand is that a lot of these bigger African-American women have a lot of resentment for Black men because Black men made fun of them in school. Black men, neglected them in school. Black men didn't want to fuck them in school. And if they did want to fuck them, then they treated them poorly. Okay. This is not all Black men. This is the Black men that they were attracted to. Okay. The ideal guys who are getting chicks. These are the women. I mean, these are the guys that these women were fetching after.
Divested zealot, I belong there because that's a space for divested women. Lex's Exodus, I belong there because that's a space for divested women. Okay, Miss Archduchess, I belong there because that's a space for divested women. Okay,
And
Cardi
this video is actually pretty scary because it looks like she may have some type of mental illness or speaking impediment, which makes it, I don't know, it gives it like an eerie, spooky, like, you know, paranormal activity vibe, you know?
I belong there because, again, a divested woman. Just recently found her channel and love it. I stay in my, and there's a couple more, of course, but I stay in my divested area, minding my own business. And for the most part, all we do is try to help younger women see what's going on in the world so that they can do better. Younger Black women. We're just trying to save lives over there. And yes, we get our issues and giggles watching like Dusties do dusty things and women who
So who
enjoy
is she talking about? Dusties who do dusty things. Who is she talking about? She's talking about Black men. She's talking about the criminal element of the community. Okay. And we will concede here that I would say there's about 25 to 30% of brothers who are a part of that criminal element of the community. Okay. So we, you know, a lot of these divestors, they have certain points that are valid. But the problem is, the reason why they divested is because they dealt with these Pookies and Ray Rays before, and most likely continually deal with them on a sexual level.
which start with an M word. Still caping for them. Yes, it's funny to watch, but at the same time, it's not funny when someone dies. And if check out the Black Femicide channel, that'll be linked below. Y'all go support that because they're actually here for Black women. They're looking out for us, okay? But anyway, yes, we do laugh and talk, but for the most part, we stay in our own area, minding our own business, okay? Y'all come trickling over there, people who don't belong, stealing.
And guys, these are the same dark-skinned women who say that men are colorists. These are the women, these are what the women who, you know, the dark-skinned women who come out and say that dark-skinned men or Black men in general are colorists. These are those young ladies, right? The unattractives. Obviously, she's a dusty. Obviously, she's out of shape. Obviously, she's not taking very good care of herself. You know, she kind of got a little personality. I ain't gonna put it past her. She's kind of entertaining to listen to. But at the end of the day, if these are who is talking about Black men, like if these are the women that we're supposed to, you know, be fighting to stay back in the community, then I don't think I'm gonna be doing much fighting.
Points, taking it, running with it, doing all kind of stuff. And, you know, I personally don't care if you guys still talking points, but just leave us alone, okay? Go away. Find you something to do and don't drag us into your drama. Everybody's talking about the honest truth and he's a manosphere and all this, that, and the other, and women were donating to him and divested. No divester was donating to him. Let me be clear. Even if a divester was over there watching for ish and giggles and to see what's going on, to see what everybody's talking about, they did not donate because donating, divested women don't donate to men, not any man.
So you hear her, she's saying divested women don't donate to men, not any men. So a lot of times we see in the Black community where we got sisters out here who pretty much don't want to put in effort for not only Black men, but any men in general. They feel like, you know, men should give them everything without them giving anything, okay? And a lot of these sisters, right? You heard what she said. She is not investing in any man, let alone a Black man. So when we talk about successful Black relationships, how do you expect to have that when the woman blatantly are saying that they're not about to invest in you? And it's not just her, it's most.
Now, I don't care if he's Black. I don't care if he's white. I don't care if he's Jamaican or Haitian. I don't care if he's Quenisha, Atisha, whatever DMX said in that song. I mean, I didn't really listen to the song, but everybody kept quoting it, and, you know, I guess. But I don't care what the guy is. No divested woman is going to donate to him, because divested women believe in being women, and women, even though we'll get out there and work and do what we need to do, we don't provide for men. Men provide for us. Okay.
Who is flipping the bill on this bitch? Like, who is cutting the check on this bitch? Like, for real. Like, it's a serious question.
So all of this shenanigans that's going on and trying to blame divested women for this man coming in, infiltrating us, no, it's fence-sitting women who are saying, hey, come on, I still want to be black male worshiping, that are donating to this man. It's not us. Leave us out of it. We don't want to be a part of the drama. We don't care what y'all over there doing. We literally are just minding our own business and trying to save lives. And people say, why do they talk about black men? Because black men are literally killing black women, and we are, even though divested, black women. Okay? Do y'all not, does that not?
Okay, so when she talks about black men killing black women, that's facts. That's facts. That is actually happening, okay? Domestic disputes, random robberies, stray bullets, it's happening, okay? But like I said, these are the criminal elements of the black community, the Pookies and Ray Rays, the 25 to 30%, I would say, okay? These are those guys that they're talking about, all right? The guys who are actually actively out here retaliating in a physical manner.
Not recycle there. Just look at the stats. The highest murder rate is caused by, or performed by, or done by black men to black women in domestic situations. So we're talking about something that affects us. Even though we've left, we still got to worry about them coming into our neighborhoods. Like, poor Atlanta's going through it, okay?
And she's right. Atlanta is on fire, man. I mean, we just heard about the female attorney who was killed by her boyfriend, her crazy boyfriend, right? Her thug boyfriend who got shot down by the police. This woman was an attorney, a successful attorney, a well-known attorney, a strong black woman, a strong independent IND EP. You know, she got her own car, got her own house, got her own condo, dealing with an ex-con, dealing with a felon, okay? Dealing with a criminal, dealing with a thug. So that's why I'm questioning the validity to the divestment movement, because the hottest black women are always going to be attracted to those guys. Oh, and that female attorney, she was pretty hot. The most attractive black women are always going to be attracted to Thuggo and them.
You hear about someone getting shot in Lenox, and that's supposed to be the nice area all the time, okay? So yeah, it doesn't matter where you move off to, a dusty's gonna dust, and they'll blow in with the wind like a dust storm, and they'll come in and spread in chaos and shenanigans, and we don't want to deal with it, okay? But we are trying to help young women avoid that. Yes, I am considered technically a young woman myself, but again, I'm a millennial, so I can tell you guys some experiences. I am fully divested. I am married.
So apparently she's married to a white man. Honestly, free love, do you, boo? Like I said, black men are not worried about black women divesting, especially black women that look like this, okay? And the fact of the matter is, when these black women so-called divest, they're dealing with busted brads, okay? Yeah, I mean, they're dealing with the Cheddar Chase card Chad, okay? They're dealing with these guys who really don't have resources like that. Mobile home white dudes, you know what I mean?
Outside of my race, happily married, mind you, and not just because he's white, but because we are compatible with each other, because we're like-minded people. We want to build together.
They're like-minded people. And look, I'm not trying to trash their love. They love each other. That's great. But when you see this white man, you're going to be like,
Okay, we want to do things together. We want to do something that doesn't involve twerking and also dodging bullets. Okay? I know that this is probably sounding really heated, but I just need to get this off my chest. And for any woman who is following a man, expecting him to teach you how to be a woman, sis, no, he can never teach you how to be a woman. No one who was born biologically a male can teach you how to be biologically female.
And you know what? I'm not mad at what she's saying right here. It goes vice versa. Just like these single moms cannot teach a man how to be a man. The thing is, I think single fathers are more protective of their daughters, so they are able to prevent their daughters from doing certain things that are detrimental, whereas the mom likes to be the best friend and she likes to play that best friend role because she don't want to be at odds with her daughter.
Biologically female is in your DNA. It's in here, okay? That's never going to change. You're always going to inherently be feminine because that is part of being biologically female. Okay? Now, there are some people of different genders who've come in who say that they are feminine, but that's all about your perception of what feminine is. Feminine isn't always wearing dresses or wearing nails or something like that. You know what I mean? It depends on what your definition.
No, we don't know what you mean.
Of feminine is, but the only one who can really honestly create a definition of feminine is someone who has the, I would say, feminine's DNA. But that's just my personal opinion.
Feminine DNA. I mean, does she even know what she's talking about? The fact, like, the thing is, a lot of the time, guys have to teach women how to treat them. And that's the problem with these modern day women. They come factory default. You gotta you gotta make settings and all this kind of stuff. And it's just it's like too much. You have to do too much to get them to the point where it's palatable, like where you know don't want to just, oh, it's just more than a hookup. Okay.
However, if someone of another gender says that they feel feminine, then again, I can't tell them how to feel.
See, look, now she is advocating for the Transformers and her credibility just went down the drain.
If they say that, but that's all up to their interpretation. But on a biological level, someone who is a biological male cannot teach you how to be a biological female, okay? And also, the black males that are in this space, I don't care what sexuality they are. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it because it needs to be said. The black community, according to someone who's divested, is a black male worshiping community.
So she said the black community is a black male worshiping community. I would beg to differ. I mean, look at all the female empowerment, strong, independent woman, this, that, and third. It's not necessary. It's not so much that it's a black male worshiping community. It's that the males that we worship in the black community are the worst of the worst. And then the women that we worship in the black community, first of all, they worship all the women, but then the women that they put on a pedestal are the worst of the worst. So the problem is we market and we push and we praise the people who are not good for the community. Okay? The people who are a detriment to the community, the people who make the community look bad, right? So it's not so much that, oh, you know, black men are worshipped in the community. That's not true. Black women do defend black men when it comes to a public, like police killing or something like that. But in all actuality, in your everyday life, the black women are the ones who are calling the police on the black men.
Okay. And when someone divests from a black male worshiping community, it means that they leave behind black male worship, because black male worship is a privilege for the black male. that means he can kill you, slap you around, and still benefit from you being there to support him. Okay? Saying, oh, he's 25 years old, but he's still a child when that's a full-grown adult. Get what I'm saying? So that's a privilege in the Black community. It may not be in other communities, but in the Black community, Black males have that privilege of being coddled. Okay? Now, how is a man, a Black man, no matter what sexuality, okay? Just thinking critically here. How is he going to tell you how to divest when he still benefits from that privilege? He is the privileged one. Okay? Think about that. You guys want to say, how can a white person tell me how to do better if he is the one who benefit from white supremacy? He can't tell me what's racist.
All right, so Shorty's going on a little tangent. I'm going to show you her husband. He's definitely weird looking.
Now I'm a Black Karen as well, just to let y'all know. He's out there, just like you know, but they won't flirt with him in front of me. I don't know if that's an interracial thing or not. I think it is. I think they're thinking they're not together, so they'll try me like that. Like I won't be like, honey, that's my husband. I'll get away. A girl at the beach tried you.
Oh yeah, that was yes.
Together.
Yeah, together, and then she just gonna like come right beside me and start flirting and stuff, and then finally she realized that we were together.
Finally, I mean, is this motherfucker retarded? I mean, I did sense that they were a little slow, but I mean, is this what divesting is? Like, bruh, this ain't even a Brad. This ain't even no Chad. This is fuck. I don't even. This is a Herbert or some shit. Yeah, I mean, what the? I mean.
She backed off.
She says, "Oh, it's so cold. The word is so cold." I said, "Yes, it is. It's so cold." Like, yeah, let me get in this conversation. Yeah, it's cold. Okay?
I looked over at Dallas and she's like,
"Take your hard nipples and go over there." Okay? I don't know what. Woo. I'm not the one. Okay? Not. Red hair means not the one.
I'm not gonna lie. Their relationship is cringe as fuck. Their relationship is cringe as hell. For one, my man's is his whole shit is fucked all the way up. His whole shit is fucked all the way up. Like, this is the type of motherfucker to wear overalls and chew on manure type shit.
people staring at you in public. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's very annoying. People will stare at you. Little old ladies, particularly not of color, have been known to stare. Black dudes will stare. They will stare, and they'll be with a white woman, but then they'll stare us down.
I think they're looking at his head, because that motherfucker is a juggernaut. But anyways, guys, I mean, we had to debunk the divestment shit. And we're gonna continue with this, guys. I had to show you the type of women that are talking about divesting is just like, was anybody fucking with you anyway?
Shalom, shalom, and welcome to the cosmic world where we think big. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate it. Yeah, there's gonna be people coming for me in the comments because I said I gave my life to Jesus, which I did, but
Okay, so for one, this woman is talking about giving, and we've broken down her video before, but she's talking about giving her life to Jesus while celebrating Satan's holiday. And this is why when you get in a relationship with a woman, You don't let her dictate the religion that you guys are going to practice, because she's going to flip-flop. She's going to conform to societal norms and want to be part of the trends and want to celebrate Christmas and want to celebrate Easter and want to celebrate Halloween and want to celebrate all of these different holidays, all of these different pagan holidays that, you know, the world celebrates. So they're not going to align with actual Christian values. She gave her life to Christ, right? But still celebrating Satan's holiday.
I got kids and they want to participate, so I'm going to. So I have, you know, did me a little something, and we're here. So I want to talk about this little meetup I had with a white man, right? And I want to tell you the stark differences between when I date, because I wouldn't call this a date with this white dude. I kind of just randomly met him and I just wanted to do kind of like, I'm weird like that. Like I am known for like doing, you know, surveys and statistics on my own. So I was just having a little experiment and I decided to just randomly link up with a white man. And what I mean by link up is just like pick his brain. He was attractive to me. He was tall, he was attractive. There were things I didn't care for, like he was into rap culture and I'm not, and he thought I was, and he started playing rap music and I was already like brain dead by that.
So basically the white dude tried to smoothen the vibe out by playing hip hop music. And you see this a lot of times, you know, just the cultural ignorance from a lot of white people. And when it comes to a woman dealing with a man, she kind of has to let a lot of shit that he does ride, right? Whereas a man, like if I'm in the car with a chick, I'm already leading the frame. So if I'm in the car with a white chick and then I don't want to listen to hip hop, but she's trying to listen to fucking hip hop, I'm gonna be like, don't touch my damn radio, and she's going to abide by those, okay? Or if I'm in her car, which you guys should be in your own cars, I'm just saying, but if you are in her car, I'm going to be in control of the aux, okay? It's just the different dynamics when it comes to the genders, because a lot of the woman, even though she didn't want the hip hop music played, even though she doesn't really listen or is into hip hop, she didn't naturally suggest to change it because she was basically conforming to the white man's frame.
But other than that, there was like literally differences between dealing with him and actual black men. And I'm going to tell you the differences. One, first of all, he made sure that I gave him permission to touch me. See, when I usually go on a outing with a black man.
Here we go. He made sure that he got permission to touch her. He's doing the nice guy role. And you know, I'm a little conflicted with this one, because when you're out here and you're trying to seduce a woman so that you can get her back to the crib, because we know that's pretty much why dudes take girls on dates, is to get them back to the crib. You know, if you're out here, so, oh, can I touch you here? Can I touch you? You're going to fuck the mood up. Especially if a black man does that, black women are going to think you're soft, okay? Black women are going to ask you, why did you ask? Okay, I remember, you know, I was talking to this black girl back in the day, and in my text, I kept saying JK. Like, I would make a joke, and I would say JK, like, just kidding. And she was like, why do you keep saying you're kidding? Like, you need to, she was basically saying, oh, you need to stand on some shit. You know what I mean? So that moment on, I'm just like, oh, okay. So they want you to be pretty much straight up, like, give no fucks. Okay. But you see how black women judge white men on a different standard than they judge black men.
If you give them an inch, they will take a mile. They'll take a yard. They'll go the distance and go too far, like send a dick pic or they'll touch you.
Send a dick pic on a date?
Like, I've had black men just think they could touch my, you know what, and not in regards to if I'm on my period or not. Like, I'm telling you, like, dating black men has been a trip. Like,
so you can tell, for one, she's a single mother. You could tell the types of black men that she has dated. Guys who have no social awareness, no situational awareness. Sounds like guys who have nothing going for themselves. Deadbeat dads, apparently. Right? And this is the flaw of a lot of black women. They end up dealing with the worst of the worst, like I said, because that's what they're attracted to. And then they take that anger, they take that pain out, they take all of that out on black men.
and before, you know what? Another thing God has told me is stop responding to people in my videos that are negative and hateful, because there's a lot of like hateful black men, of course, in my comments. They don't understand. They're not emotionally intelligent enough to know that they're literally telling on themselves with the hatred they are saying in my comments. But it's like, it's really sad, y'all. Like, but anyways, let me get back on topic. I enjoyed an outing with this white man because, first of all, he knows, number one, he got to pay for the date, whatever he.
So there we go. There we go. The main thing is he knows he's gonna pay. And this is where I see a lot of my white brothers falling victim, because we all know that 33% of women who go out on dates with men have no intention on sleeping with that man or don't even find him attractive. They're doing it for a foodie, which is a food date, a free meal. Black women understand that they can use white men for foodies. They can use white men for free meals. They might give them some pussy. They might not. Okay. But they still go back and sleep with black men. Like, all these divesting women are still sleeping with black men. The same women who are saying, oh, I'm divested, they're still laying down with brothers.
Gonna buy. He didn't even have a bunch of money, but he knew that was unacceptable. And another thing, I was vetting him, because now I've had so many bad experiences with dates, especially when it came to black men, that I know how to vet a man now. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. And sorry, y'all, got distracted. And another thing is, I'm like, so if you're interested with me, because his situation was not how I wanted it to be. I'm like, I'm not dating someone who's this and that. And he was like, oh no. He explained to me his plan in life.
So basically, he ain't have shit going on. So you try and date a white man, and he don't have shit going on. He paid for the meal, right? Because he thought that was going to get him the pussy. He assumes that black women are easy, because that's how a lot of white men think. They think that black women are easy. Okay. So he goes off of that preconceived notion, and then you start pressing, okay, I need a man with this, that, and a third. She start listing off her standards, which a lot of these sisters do. On the first date, oh, I need a man who's this, I need a man who's that. Whoa, baby girl, we ain't even get to the salad yet. You ain't even finish your bread. You ain't even put no butter on your bread. Okay? But she out here already making demands. Why? Because white men think that black women are easy, okay? And then black women think that white men are soft. So she can get all this shit off. She can get all this, oh, he got to do this. You got to be this. You got to tell me your 5-year plan and this and the third. This nigga didn't have no fucking plan. And this is what you guys don't understand. It's a lot of bummy ass white dudes out here too. This motherfucker didn't have no plan. Oh, just because he got on a date with you, he's getting his fucking life together? Yeah, fuck. What? You sound delusional.
Like Steve versus a black man, he gonna act like he got a plan, but he don't got one. You know what I'm saying? But this white man was not offended by me wanting to know what his plans were in life. Like, what are you about to do? Because I'm not gonna live like this if you're interested in me. And he didn't go off and haul off and smack me in the face because I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with this struggle, situation that you got on your own. He didn't haul off and smack my face because I wanted to know that. He just simply told me, oh no, this is what I want to do. This is.
And you know why she asked him that? Because she's trying to procure a stepdaddy. He's stepdaddy material. She's looking for a stepdaddy. She's looking for a stepfather. She's looking for help to raise her damn kids.
This is where I'm getting, I just broke up with the mother of my kids, like it was not no abuse tactic after the fact that I asked him a question that might be a little tough. And also I did let him hug on me. We didn't have sex, we didn't kiss.
So she ain't even give him the pussy after all that. After all that prying. What do you do? What is this? What's your height? Da 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 da. What's this? What's that? She going down the list of all the requirements. Are you gonna feed my kids? Do you care about kids? Are you good with kids? Have you ever changed a diaper? This, that, and third. She going down through all these requirements. And then at the end of the day, she said he did a good job answering the questions, right? Okay. He played the stepdaddy role. Okay. He did everything right, and he still didn't get the pussy at the end of the day. Foodie call.
It's none of that. But I let him hug on me, and it was very intimate. It was very masculine versus feminine. It felt like he cared.
Yo, she got dickmatized, and she didn't even get the dick yet. And the reason why she's dickmatized is because it's a white man. I can almost guarantee the reason why she feels like the love was so real is because it's a white dude. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker gonna play the shit out of her.
Like he when he hugged me, it felt like he didn't want to overstep his boundary, that he cared about how I felt. Versus when I let a black man do that, they'll go the distance with that. I'm telling you, y'all, like
he'll go the distance with that, and you'll let him. That's what this woman is not telling you. Yeah, a black man is going to escalate sexually because the fuck I'm doing here if, you ain't finna put out. The fuck am I doing? We going on these dates and this, that, and third. You finna use me as a foodie call. No, the black man is going to escalate sexually, and guess what? She's falling for it every time. She's doing it. How you think she got them kids? Why do you think she has so much disdain for brothers? It's because she's letting them sleep with her, and then she feels some type of way when they bounce.
I'm so disappointed because there's clearly a divestment movement for black women. It's clear. I had some men in my comments like black women been on this. No, they didn't, boo. It's not that they didn't know it, but we chose to stick with you and you took it for granted. Let me roll up this window. Because y'all got me messed up. Y'all black men got me messed up. I'm not the typical YouTuber, okay? I'm not insecure. I don't feel inferior. So please, black women, stop thinking that you're inferior. You're not inferior. I didn't never hear that until a black man spoke it.
Well, that's funny because black men have been hearing. I mean, we've been talking this shit for the longest. Get you a white girl. Get you date outside your race. We've been talking this shit for the longest. And you know what we get? You hate yourself. You're not black. Da-da-da-da. You're a coon. You're a sellout. So now when she starts talking on that shit, it's all good.
I don't feel inferior. I don't feel like nobody wanted me, though I've been through so much abuse with different types of black men, and black men, dumb black men in my comments saying, oh, you only go for the thugs. Baby, I went to college. There's no thugs there. Y'all.
There are no thugs in college. Have you heard of affirmative action? There are a lot of black men and black women, quite frankly, who did not score well enough to get in certain colleges and universities. They didn't perform well enough, but they were pushed through the system for a diversity quota. Now, I'm not saying this is all brothers and sisters, obviously not. But just to say that there's no thugs in college, it's like, for one, there's always thugs who come to the college parties. For two, there's thugs hanging on campus. Ask Grambling State about the shooting that they had, the mass shooting that they had a few weeks ago. So there are thugs on campus.
All as a community are thugs. So if that's the case, we need to divest. Okay? Stop saying that I go for thugs. I wasn't raised like that at all.
But who is your baby daddy, though? Who is the man that you lay with? Like, what is he on? Why aren't y'all still together?
And stop saying that. It just further just basically is, you don't know how much you're telling yourself when you say that, because at the end of the day, whether it's thugs or not, whatever the hell that means, why do you feel like you should combat with a woman? See, that's the thing. I really think a lot of y'all.
So women can come out and talk out the side of their neck and speak their piece on dating black men, but black men can't come out and speak on dating black women. See, that's the divide. When black women say it and when black women speak on these topics, they're praised. People ask them, "Oh, are you okay? You're so strong for going through that." But then when black men speak on the trials and tribulations that they've been through with black women, we're a sellout, we're a coon, we're making the race look bad, we're talking down on the race. Okay? They don't want black men to have a voice. They don't want, especially the black men who are doing what they're supposed to do, which there are a lot of us, the overwhelming majority of us, okay? The 65% of us that are in the middle class, okay? Those black men, we're doing what we're supposed to do. So like I said, there's a 30% that these women keep dealing with, and yes, baby, they are thugs.
Gay, and y'all don't know it. And not that I have. See,
so here we go, the shaming language.
That's the thing. I really think a lot of y'all gay and y'all don't know.
A lot of y'all are gay and y'all don't know it. Nah, we're not gay. We're just dating women outside of the race, like you're talking about, you're doing. Because we understand that a lot of times you can't have a functional relationship with some of these sisters. Quite frankly. Okay? You can't have a conversation with some of these sisters. And you know what? I'm gonna let the guys come on if they want to speak to this topic. I'm dropping the StreamYard link in the chat if you guys want to speak on, or if you ladies want to speak on. It is what it is.
Know it. And not that I have any issue with gay men. I don't care what you do in the sheets. But it's just funny how a lot of these black homophobics, you know, they're so homophobic, but they act so feminine. Why do you want to combat with me, bro? Why do you have time to tell me what I should do as a woman? And then be yelling at the fact when a woman be trying to tell you how to be a man. I never could tell you how to be a man, but I can tell you how to treat me as a man, but I can never tell you how to be a man. So it's so funny when black men be in my comments trying to tell me how to be a woman. Like, bro, is you gay? Is you gay? Because that's pretty feminine. And I can always tell, like I said, like, you niggas don't really care. Ooh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that word, but whatever. Sorry, slipped out. You black.
So, you know, it's okay to just call black men out their name. I mean, she's a piece of work. You can tell that she is very hurt. She's been through so much. Guys done dogged her out, you know. Guys done dogged her out, and now she's in this position of her life.
Black men think that you care about education, but you be in the comment section with the most ignorant comments. Like, what? Like, I don't even understand. I don't even know how to get offended by something that I don't understand. Like, y'all just kill me, like, in the comment section. Y'all really do. And I'm just trying to say, like, this white man, he probably I probably won't have another date with him because he's into black culture, and I'm
Wow. Huh. So the truth comes out. The truth comes out. This guy that this woman is speaking about, he's not even getting a second date. He did everything right. He respected her. He paid for the meal. He didn't escalate sexually. He doesn't get the reward. What does this tell you, man? If you're out here simping, if you're out here thinking that you're going to pay for the pussy, if you're out here thinking that you're going to chivalry your ass into the ass, you got a whole nother thing coming. This woman played with this white man. She just wanted to go on a date. She just wanted to say, hey, I divested. I deal with white men now. Girl, you got taken out on one date. She's not even going back on a date with this man because she said he was into black culture and I'm not. So how the fuck do you expect to get a white man who's not racist? Oh, I get it. She is racist, okay? She doesn't like black men. She doesn't like black men. So she wants a white man who's on the same vibe. Pay attention.
I probably won't have another date with him because he's into black culture and I'm not. But all in all, there was still a big difference by how he treated me versus black men. So we're just gonna keep this ball rolling.
So basically, she's gonna keep getting ran through by white men, get impregnated by white men, take white men on foodie dates, take advantage of the white man's dime. And this is why I say a lot of white men are game goofy when it comes to dealing with black women. They don't know how to deal. They don't know how to escalate sexually. And if they do, they're getting denied. So who's really divesting? Because we know you're still getting your sexual fix. We know you're still not going 6 months without the D. So who are you fucking? She's still fucking her baby daddy?
We're going to keep it rolling and see where it goes, because I'm going to make it my duty to tell black women, you don't have to struggle, boo. You don't have to do 50-50. Oh, think about not doing 50-50, babe.
Listen to her. Think about not doing 50-50. It tells you the caliber of guys that she's been dealing with.
Ooh, how sexy. You don't have to do 50-50 with a man who knows his culture, with a man who knows his role. You don't have to do 50-50. I'm speechless because I was one of those black women who thought that I had to go 50-50, that I had to struggle. And I thought that it was all my fault at one point. But no, I'm waking up and it's not my fault. I can't make a man do nothing. And you shouldn't be able to make a real man do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not in a way, a sense of, control, but in a sense that he's willing to do it for you. That's a different concept. But black men aren't willing to even listen. That costs them absolutely nothing. Listening costs you absolutely nothing, and they don't even want to do that. And before they even listen, they will cuss you out. They will call you, say that you're victimizing yourself, even though they'll smack you all the way to Sunday. And then they'll say that you don't take accountability. Like, these niggas don't, these black people don't even, these black men don't even know the definition of accountability. But they want to make you accountable for what they do.
No, we want to make you accountable for having children out of wedlock with a guy that you knew was on some bullshit.
And I can tell a healthy black man from a non-healthy black man real quick, because they're not in my comment section trying to cuss me out, but they'll ask questions that I can answer. But if you attack me in the comment section, baby, I'm either gonna clown you or I'm just not gonna say nothing. And I'm really on the path to not say nothing because it's not worth saying nothing to y'all because it's just so hateful. It's so hateful. Like, I'm so tired of being in a community full of hate. Like, I don't have time for this anymore, Black people. If you want to be on the hate spectrum, then like I said, some Black men in the comments try to tell me how I can get accepted into the Black community. Boo, did you hear any of my videos? I don't want to be accepted. If it is to downgrade me and make me shake my butt and make me expose myself or have me overly masculine, I don't want to be in this community.
So you hear her. She's feeling it. Okay? She's feeling it. You know, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Okay? It's pretty funny. And I put in the comments, I said, Black men with options don't care about Black women that date out respectfully. She said, respectfully, nobody cares, bum. So she comes back at me with the smoke. She says, not all, or she said, y'all not gonna have options soon. Trust me, all races are catching on that y'all all dusty as all get out. And then somebody says, your options are waking up, Brad and Tyler. Thank y'all for being the trash can cleanup crew. It makes me proud that y'all are procreating with Karens. That will be less of you Michelin-lipped water bugs that I will have to look at. Breed yourselves out, yay. And unlike her, I can't stand dustpan fake kangs. And so you don't go there. I have never dated one of you trauma clowns. So these women are pretty spiteful in the comments section, but she's out here telling Black men, oh, you know, don't be getting in my comments being disrespectful. I didn't come in the comment section at all being disrespectful, but obviously they chose to disrespect me, which honestly I really don't give a fuck about. So we're gonna go on to the next divester. So let's get into it. She's speaking about raising a Black child.
Hi, yes, this is the same day from.
Okay, hurry up.
Why the wind keep blowing and here I am. For having Black male children.
Here we go.
For having Black male children. I'm talking about my disgust for having Black male children. And I know I was going to come off and I know I was going to come across, but I don't give a fuck. Because it's my life. It's my life. And even if nobody relates, I don't care. It's my life. But listen, ever since I was a little girl, I never wanted boy children. None. You know why? Because boy children, men in general, raped me, abused me.
It's crazy how we get it's crazy how we have Black women on YouTube basically saying that they don't think that women should continue to have Black male children. And that's why their abortion rate is so high. And she's speaking about the trauma that she's been through. And now translating that trauma onto her son.
Took advantage of me, always teased and bullied me. My father wasn't there, so that didn't help. My mother wasn't there, so she didn't help. There was no one there to help, so I was abandoned. Me and my sisters, but I'm the eldest, so not saying it. I'll say this: it affected us all in different ways. I'll say that. I'm not taking away from nobody's experience. I don't know what they felt. We all felt different shit. So I never wanted male kids because what good male examples were there? There weren't any in my community. They weren't any in school. They weren't any anywhere. I had no good examples of what a good black male is besides what they want to tell us on TV.
And this is definitely a problem. We don't have that many black men who are active in the community. Okay. So when it comes to mentorship and looking for guidance, for one, like I said, these chicks are choosing guys who are not going to be there. Okay. They're picking guys who are not going to be there. All right. For two, these women are the same ones who are out there protesting and out there with the defund the police and making it worse for the community.
And I don't believe TV. So no good examples of. So growing up, even though I still dated, I've dated black men, I've dated white men, I've dated Hispanic men. I always stayed loyal to black men. I don't know why. Call it whatever, black brainwashing, black male worship, whatever the case is.
They're really pushing this black male worship as if it's a real thing.
I stood for my black men. No matter what y'all did to me, I stayed. No matter how y'all treated me, I stayed. No matter how narcissistic you was to me, I stayed. And
here come the waterworks.
If it was because I didn't love myself, and I know that now.
Oh, so you're the one who hates yourself. They say black men, you hate yourself. No, it's y'all are the ones who hate yourself. So you're picking men that you believe you deserve.
I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know how to be loved. So when those men and those boys came after me, I didn't know what to do besides to be open because I wanted to be loved.
So what do you mean open? Like open legs? Because you wanted to be loved? A lot of these women be making excuses for why they fucking on the niggas that they fucking on. Talking about I wanted to be loved, so I just open. Like, what?
So bad. I told my sister probably earlier this year before I made this divestment to myself transition that I would die searching for love. That's how.
And this is these hoes' problem. Like, I'm gonna die searching for what? She has such a toxic mindset and outlook on love in general.
Desperate I was. I've done some things I'm not proud of.
So here we go. This is a damaged woman. She's weaving. She's sandaling. Shout out to O'Shea. She's doing all that. Drawn on eyebrows. She's broken.
Because of me being caught up in men and doing what I thought would make them happy so that they would always choose me, so that they wouldn't cheat on me, so that they wouldn't leave me, because that's all I knew was abandonment. Abandonment and hurt. That's all I know. That's all I know.
I'm telling you guys, I keep saying that women keep saying who hurt you, like, bruh. We're fine. We're not hurt. We're A-okay. It's y'all.
His abandonment hurt. And the men who claimed that they loved me and I told you I loved you back, I really did love you. But I question even to this day, was y'all love even real for me? The ones I really, 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 truly gave it all for. And y'all know who y'all is. Y'all watching this shit. Y'all know who y'all is.
You see that? That's what being alpha widowed looks like. For one, she looked high as fuck. Looked like she hit 30 blunts before making this video and 10 black and milds. Talking about some, oh, black men, the men who I dealt with. I love the fuck out of y'all. This, like, bro. I mean, what did you expect? What'd you expect? Sleeping around, got your heart broken multiple times, alpha widowed multiple times. You can tell.
Some of y'all ain't had no jobs. Some of y'all ain't know how to fill out application. Some of y'all I helped get jobs. All we in
I mean, she's literally telling on herself. Some of y'all didn't know how to get jobs. Some of y'all I had to fill out applications for. Let me tell you this. I've been working since I was 16 years old. It's not hard to fill out a job application. If a nigga can't fill out a job application, you need to leave him. Why the fuck would you stay with a guy who can't fill out a simple job application?
high school, I was helping boyfriends and friends get jobs. All the way in high school. Some of y'all had nothing to stand on. Some of y'all came to move in my place. You had nothing. I accepted you. I took you in. I treated you good. I fucked.
So you hear what she's saying. She is taking the strugglest niggas and thinking that she can change them. That's exactly everything that we talk about on this channel, everything that I talk about on my Reclaim Your Throne channel, everything that I talk about in general. She's literally parroting it from her own experience.
I accepted you. I took you in. I treated you good. I fucked you good, and you still left. No matter what I did, no matter how nice I was, no matter how I let you dominate me, no matter if I was natural or not, because I went through a whole stage where all I wore was my natural hair, so that I can attract a person of a conscious person of sustenance that didn't care whether I wore wigs
Of substance.
or not, who would accept my natural hair as is, whether I wanted to wear it or not. And I still got the same black men. Still, no matter what I did to myself, no matter how much I changed, I still got the same black man. And then I birthed the first black boy and I cried.
Mm.
I didn't even you know how mothers, when they give birth to their children, they're filled with so much emotion and so much of what I don't even know what that is because I didn't feel it for my eldest child. When he came out and they wanted to put him on me, you know how they take the baby out and they want to put the baby on your chest. You know what I told them? I said, get him off of me. That's what.
Okay, so this is an example of the passed down trauma these black women be passing to these young black males. And that's why we got so many Pookies and Ray Rays, because these women are really taking out their pain on their kids. I mean, this is pretty sickening to even listen to. And the fact that her son can probably hear this is pretty crazy.
What I told him. His father was at the birth. The whole 9, 10, 12 hours, however long it was. He was there the whole time. He held my legs. He was there. But he didn't love me. He didn't. He didn't love me. He ran around. He didn't want to keep his dick in his pants. The same. It's always the same shit.
So he cheated on her. Okay. That's it. She's acting like he beat the shit out of her, called her all types of names and all that.
These niggas is never faithful. They never keep their dick in their pants. And listen, I'm the type of female, because my intuition is so high, I'll already sense what's going on, and I'll come to you and I'll ask you, and a nigga is still lying my face, even though I know. If it came to me in a dream, a premonition, or something, and nigga be like, "No, you tripping. It's your insecurities. It's you know, that gaslighting shit that they be doing." Hold on, y'all, be back.
And sometimes
Hey,
these women will accuse a nigga into cheating. Like, you getting accused and you ain't even doing nothing. By then it's just like, shit, I might as well did some shit. Y'all heard that song? Who is it? Keisha Cole, I Should Have Cheated.
turn the light on so you can see me. But I don't know where I was at, but the bottom line is, I think I was talking about my first son. Um, my second son, I cried. I cried at the sonogram, and his father was there, and he was mad that I cried.
So it's pretty much, it sounds like it's two different fathers.
He was like, "Why you crying?" I was like, "'Cause I'm no fucking boy. Like, what the fuck?"
So this woman had two boys by two different men, and she has the right to complain.
I know they be like, the universe give you what you need, not what you want. I ain't want no fucking boy children. Like, what the fuck, man? It's so my sister, she had girls first. She didn't want boys. I mean, she didn't want girls, but she had girls first. Her first two was girls. Her last, she got her boy. On her last try, she got her boy. I'm not even try no more, y'all. Like never. I don't even care if it's with a man of a different color, a different culture, whatever. And because even if it's a boy from another culture, I'm still gonna be mad about that, because I don't want no boy children. I never.
And this is a woman who has given up. She's tapped out. She's been ran through so much. She's been through so much. She is given up, you know, her youth and all that stuff so much that she's done with it.
Never did. I'm not no boy mother. I'm not no fucking. I'm not no. I feel like moms who be like tomboys and shit when they little and shit, who be liking all that boy shit when they little, they the ones that should be having boy children and shit. Not feminine females. Like, feminine females should have girls. Like, the fuck. Like, I don't enjoy doing nothing with them, because it's all some boy shit. All they do boy shit. I don't like doing none of this shit. None of it.
These are the types of sisters who end up throwing their kids in a trash can, putting their kids in the oven, putting their kids in a driver, leaving their kids in a hot car. You got to watch out for these hoes, man.
None of it. I gotta sit there and put, yeah, go shit. This is not what I wanted for my life. And they fucking messy. They dirty. I don't listen. I'm not a messy or dirty person. I'm not super like OCD, but I'm not messy. I'm not dirty. I clean myself. I bathe. I take care of myself. I make sure that my sons see that, and that I teach them how to groom themselves. But when you teach them, you teach them, you teach them, you teach them, and then they get of an age where they do it themselves, and then they don't do it. Like my oldest son, me and his father is like His father's probably conceited. I wouldn't put myself up there, but I feel like I'm very attractive and I take care of myself.
She's very attractive. No.
Groom myself well. So he has a good example of two parents who groom themselves and take care of themselves.
And all in all, guys, this is pretty tough to sit through because this woman is on some bullshit. But anyways, man, I wanted to show you that is how the divestment movement is going. It looks like that it's not going pretty well. These sisters are hurt. They are fucked up in the game. And you know, this is what we got. This is what we got to deal with, man. So anyways, man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App so I can make sure that you pay your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking dean with the BS. It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD. I'm out.
If you want to see exclusive raw and uncut videos of Quarantino Da GAWD exposing and explaining how to bang OnlyFans chicks, cam girls, and other adult content creators and then toss them to the wayside, look no further. For only $9.99 a month, you too can become the Slore Slayer you were always meant to be. All you have to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can unlock the skills that it takes to bang adult models on a consistent and regular basis. Are you scared to talk to that bartender at your local pub? Or afraid to lock eyes with the HBIC in your local titty bar? Want to know how to build up the courage to engage in conversation with that hot Hooters waitress with the tight ass that you always order the 6-piece all flats naked wings with? All you have to do is click the link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Tino Gang.